You got it. Senior night here at Thaler Arena. Oh, is this our last home game? JV has another home game versus Hutch, but here's your Whitehawks versus the Delano Tigers in this blustery Friday evening. We got Jamison Herr, Maddie Hayes, Brooke Hendricks at center, Abby Sloat, and Maddie Brown out there to start for the Whitehawks. Right away, the Whitehawks send it in deep. Battle in the corner. Delano comes away with it. Jamison Herr with a steal. Gets it over to Hendricks. She centers. That's stolen away. Hayes gets it back. Shot. Big save. Brown with a big shot. That hits a Delano player. Kicks it out of the zone. Played back to Sloat. Sloat off the boards to Herr. Jamison Herr sends it in off a Delano player. Ends up right on Hendricks' stick. Whitehawks go for a change. At least some of them do. Hendricks handling it. Riley Hoffman back now from, I believe it was sunny Florida, I think for a soccer deal. He's out there with Ivy Lundgren now and Malin Dempsey. Kylie on the ice. Hoffman with a big steal shot. Blocker save. Tigers goalie. Dempsey puts her player into the boards. Hoffman gets in there as well. Scrum in the corner. Two sticks holding that puck tight. It's going to be a whistle here in a short moment. Squirts out to Maddie Brown. She puts a shot on. Stick save. Kylie Johnson comes in. Passes across to Hoffman. Dempsey. Dempsey back to Brown. Brown with a nice low shot. Stick save. Rebound covered up by the Tigers goalie. So yeah, senior night. Stay with us for the varsity game at 7 o'clock. We will be recognizing all 8 of our seniors. Should be a pretty cool time. There'll be a little festivity on the ice. Sammy Starks, Charlotte Falk, Emilio Halloran, Kylie Johnson, Sonny Tyler. Puck comes out to Johnson. He gets by a defender and sends it in deep. Now picked up behind the goal line is O'Halloran. O'Halloran turns with it, sends it to the far side. Only Delano there at this moment. They pick it up off the boards. O'Halloran gets a stick on it. Falk, O'Halloran just barely couldn't hold it in. Whitehawks are offside. Falk's got to get her stick before they can get back on. I'm not sure that was illegal onside, but we'll just steal. O'Halloran behind the net. She leaves it there. Now played up to the half board. Sent out of the zone. Kylie sends it back up. Dempsey back to Kylie. Now Johnson gets by one forward. Gets to the blue line. Knocked off her stick. It's sent all the way down. That actually should have been icing, but they will not call icing. There it goes, off of Kylie's stick, even though Delano was the one that pushed it out. Now Kylie gets it up to Newberger. Newberger's got Dempsey and Lizelle Sheridan. Dempsey tried to send it to Sheridan, went through her skates. Dempsey gets back on it. Dempsey looking for a centering place. You got Newberger there. Tate Newberger waiting for the puck. He's finding some open space. Sheridan gets a stick on it. Now Delano plays it out of the zone. Maddie Brown picks it up, sends it back in. No icing. Hit the Delano player. Newberger takes it off the stick of Delano. Knocked down the play. Now sent back around the boards. Newberger centers it right out in front. Dempsey trying to get a clean shot out. Sheridan sends it just wide. Now Delano. It's been all Whitehawks. Delano can hardly even get it out of the zone. Maddie Brown sends it back in. Goes to get it out, hold it in again. Now it comes back the other way, 2-on-1. Abby slowed back, shot. Saved by 31's Dvorak, right, I believe. Ashlyn Dvorak in goal. I always forget to announce the goalie in the beginning. Yeah, I could look, but I don't want to. Oh, here, right here. Dvorak is 31. Yep, 31. Got that one right. Thank you. Now Herr, Hendricks, Hayes, Brown, and Sloat. Hendricks holds the line, sends it in deep. Jamison Herr sends it out to the blue line. Abby Sloat comes in to hold. And Hendricks takes over possession, looking for a centering play. He's it back to Maddie Brown. Maddie Brown with a shot. That was redirected just wide. Oh, comes out of the zone. Delano gets it to the blue line and sends it in. Maddie Brown smartly plays it back the other way. Jamison her tries to get it to Hendricks, and she was hit right as she received. Now Maddie Hayes picks up the loose puck. She gets by a couple of Tigers. Allows the Whitehawks to change cleanly. Hayes still maintaining possession now in the offensive zone. Ivy Lundgren, Malin Dempsey out there with her. Johnson and Tyler as well. Sent out to the blue line. Bounced off of Tyler's stick. Delano carries it up. Poked away by Kylie. Second time gets it to Sonny Tyler. Sonny Tyler gets it out. Carried back in by Delano. Now Dempsey plays it up to Hoffman. Hoffman, Dempsey. Hoffman gets by a couple of Tigers. He's got Lundgren and Dempsey breaking for the goal right out in front. Big shot, huge save by the Tigers goalie and a little pushing and shoving after the play. Shots on goal, 6 for the Whitehawks, 0 for the Tigers. Then all Whitehawks to start the period. 9:07 remaining in the first period. Face off, comes right in front of the net. Hoffman tried to get a shot. Stick was pushed away. Now Johnson covers that neutral ice. Plays it off the boards to Lundgren. Lundgren gets it in. Dempsey chasing. Hoffman sends it back in behind the net. Tigers play it out to the blue line. Tyler sends it right back in. And bounces off Tyler and out of the zone. Hoffman. Kylie. Kylie to Lundgren. Lundgren plays it off a Delano skate. Comes out of the zone. Now back to Kylie. Go, Kylie, go. Kylie finds some room. Take the shot. Leaves it for Dempsey. Her shot goes wide right. Now Sonny Tyler holds. She shoots. Bouncing puck. Stick save by the Tigers goalie, and that will be a stoppage. Whitehawks will change. Will be Starks, Falk, O'Halloran, Brown, and Sloat. Emmy Starks wins the faceoff. O'Halloran back to Sloat. Her shot didn't get through. All off the boards. Skirts out of the zone. Abby Sloat. Takes it over to Brown. Brown tries to get it to O'Halloran. It's a little deep. Now Falk with a clean stick on it. Puts it right on target. And Delano covers it up. Did we beat Delano last time we played them? I'm curious. Yeah. Whitehawks JV team with an 8-11-3 record. With about 3 games left, they wouldn't mind getting it back to even. Let's see if I can find what happened when we played Delano. Yeah, that's right. So we did. We won 4-2 against Delano back in December. Yeah, 4-2. Now got Dempsey, Sheridan, Newberger, Johnson, and Brown. Johnson up to Newberger. Newberger crosses center ice. Bounces off a Delano stick right to Kylie. Kylie's just going to carry in. Trickles through one Delano player who fanned on it. And their goalie just decides to slow things down. Offensive zone face-off coming. Jalen Dempsey at the face-off circle. Face-off one, back to Kylie. Shoots. Rebound. Dempsey got a chance. Delano goalie pounced on it right as Malin was taking the shot. Hendricks, Kerr, Hayes, Matty Hayes picks it up behind the net, sends it back to Tyler. Tyler with a nice low shot. Jameson Hurd tried to redirect, ended up wide. Centering pass by Hayes was intercepted. Now Delano moves it up ice with numbers. Drop pass did not connect. Tigers got to get back on side. Sonny Tyler sends it to the near side. Kylie tries to play it out, gets it to Hendricks. Now picked up at neutral. Sent back in. Tyler in the corner. Plays it around the boards to Jameson Hurd. Jameson Hurd off of Hendricks' skates. Able to get it out. Hendricks back to Kylie. Kylie gets it out of his zone again. Sent right back in. Now Kylie with a little more room. It's Sonny Tyler. Sonny Tyler to Hendricks. Hendricks up to Hayes. Couldn't handle. Centering pass. Blocked by Kylie. Now Johnson decides to move it up 3-on-3 for the Whitehawks. The Whitehawks change. That's going to be a power play coming for the Whitehawks. Johnson draws the penalty. First power play of the night coming for the Whitehawks. Pass comes out to the blue line. Leads for Brown. Brown's shot just trickles off the goal stick and deep. Hoffman. Dempsey. Dempsey sends it around the boards. Sloat comes in to hold. Lundgren covering. Hoffman picks it up, shoots. That's a blocker save that goes just wide. Now Sloat shoots it right back in. Karam's all the way around. Malin Dempsey in the corner. She's pushed into the board. She's got Hoffman to help. Delano gets the puck, clears the zone. Nighthawks have to regroup. Brown sends it over to Hoffman. Now back to Sloat. Sloat carries it up ice. Drops it back. Down. Takes the shot. Rips it off a couple of Tiger players. Somebody's gear came loose. Bouncing puck picked up by the Tigers. 49 seconds remaining in the power play. Dempsey goes for a change. We got O'Halloran, Starks, and Falk out now. Starks trying to center. He's being pestered. Plays it back to the far side. Shoots it all the way around. Now Sloat sends it back in. Bouncing puck. That one's cleared all the way down. Patty Brown. O'Halloran. Now sent in deep. Puck trickles to the near sideboard. Tigers power or Whitehawks power plays over. Back to 5-on-5. Now Sheridan. They did call offsides, as they probably should have. 2:50 remaining in the period. Still 0-0. Tigers goalie's been playing well. Dempsey, Sheridan, Newberger, Tyler, and Johnson. Dempsey wins the faceoff. Back to Sonny Tyler. Tyler turns. Plays it off the board. Delano comes in and holds. Now Tyler behind the goal line. Finds some room. Gets it over to Newberger. Newberger's going to carry it up. Passes right at the blue line to Dempsey. Got back. Dempsey Kicks it out to herself. Newberger gets a stick on it. Dempsey back to Johnson. Johnson. Shoot! Shoots. Redirect attempt by Dempsey. Hello! Freaking see that? Two hands pushed Malin from behind right down on the ground. Didn't even see it coming. Malin Dempsey. Passes back to Kylie. Kylie with a shot. Oh, rebound just over Newberger's stick. Dempsey tried to send it across. Comes out to the center ice where Johnson. He brings it in. She carries in. Gets by a couple of skaters. Falls off the end of her stick. Sends it into Malin. Malin tried to go back to Kylie. Bunch of traffic there. Jameson Hurd joining the battle. Maddie Hayes as well. And that's going to be a whistle. That's a butt. Hendricks, Hurd, Hayes, Sloat, and Brown. 1:18 remaining. Kind of fun if the Whitehawks can prevent a single shot on goal this period. So far, they've been holding true. Time that comes out of the zone. Sloat sends it across to Brown. Maddie Brown to Hendricks. Off her stick and right to Sloat. He sends it in. Just under a minute now remaining. Maddie Hayes picks it up off the boards. Trickles right in. Hendricks with a chance. Rolling puck. It's hard to get a clean shot. Hendricks had an open net. Couldn't get the handle on it. Sends it out to the blue line. Maddie Hayes sends it back in deep. I'm sorry, Maddie Brown sends it in deep. Comes back out again. Brown stick was caught up, so she kicks it in. High stick. Not going to call it. Okay. Well played behind the goal line. Maddie Hayes. Back to Maddie Brown. I love the way they're using the defense there. Redirect by Hendricks goes just wide. Jameson Hurst tried to center. Bounces off a player. Shot. Love save by Tigers goalie. So don't forget to join the varsity game. Celebrate our seniors. I believe it's during the first intermission, right? Before the game? Oh, they're doing the announcement. Oh, okay. So will that officially be a shot on goal from all the way down on the other end? Yep. Delano gets her last shot on goal about a half a second before the buzzer from 180 feet away from the net. Whitehawks with 12 shots, one for Delano. Do a little read about our sponsors, as we always do. Gold sponsors, Denali Custom Homes, S Brothers and Sons, State Farm Office of Colin Charleston, Chi-Chi's Restaurant. The Platinum sponsors, Crossroads Financial, Al and Elma Supper Club, Surfside Bar and Grill, Northwest Tonka Lions, and the Foss Swim School. Help support our sponsors. They support us. Let's support them. My thing. Sticking to it. Delano takes a player off, puts two on, swing players for the Delano Tigers. Could see them during the varsity game as well. We're going to take a quick break. Be right back in just a moment. All right. Just about ready to get period two underway. Hoffman, Dempsey, Lundgren, Tyler and Johnson. And away we go. Face off controlled by the Whitehawks. Johnson, Tyler, Johnson, Hoffman. 2-on-1 if they hurry. Hoffman tried to leave for Dempsey. She was skating in for it, but didn't connect as the way it should have. Kylie gets it over to Lundgren now. Played in deep. Dempsey back to Kylie. Kylie sends it right in front. Delano got a stick on it, sent it out to neutral. Kylie, Kylie. Next to Hoffman. There's a breakaway chance. Good job on the camera. Oh, rebound. Oh! It was under the glove. Hoffman kept going until the whistle blew, and she knocked it out of the glove. I think it may have gone in the goal, but the ref says, no, that's not going to happen. It was covered. And I agree. It should not be a goal. It was a good opportunity, though, and I give credit to Riley for going until she hears the whistle. That's what puts goals in the net. Whitehawks change 5. Start, so Halloran, Falk, Sloat, and Brown. Face on 1. Starks with a shot. Big save from close angle. Second chance. Stopped by the Delano goalie as well. Now the Tigers move it up and out of the zone. Shot in from the blue line. Dvorak makes the first save she's really had to make this game and covers it up, which will draw an offensive zone face-off for the Tigers. And Delano wins the face-off, played back to the blue line, defense to defense. Shot blocked by O'Halloran, now Falk. Back in by the Tigers. Sloat picks it up. Got speed. That's offsides. It was. Tiger goalie wanted to cover, decided to let it go and play it. Now brought out off of Brown's skate, almost right in the goal. And Brown, Natty. That'd be not the way you want the Tigers to get a goal here tonight. Tammy Stark gets it to Brown, clears it out. Sent back in. It's offsides on the Tigers. Maddie Brown skates it up, crosses center ice, gets it into the zone. Allows the Whitehawks to change. She's still battling for it. Dempsey on now. Comes right to Kylie. Kylie shoots it in deep. Dempsey picks it up off the backboard. Dempsey sends it around. Now Newberger. Peyton Newberger sends it off the board. Tried to put it to our own blue line, which we like, but Kylie was in the center. Now it's Johnson to Sheridan. Goes into the zone. Dempsey. Right to Kylie in the slot. Pops it back for Dempsey. Dempsey to Newberger. Newberger sends it back around. Whitehawks were all tied up. Sheridan has the hold. It does. Comes out to the blue line. Kylie. Shoot it! Deflected off the Delano player. It was loose for a moment. She got it down. She actually didn't. I don't think she knew where it was. Hendricks, her, Hayes, Tyler, and Johnson. Second period starting much like the first, where it's pretty much all Whitehawks. Kylie, cross to Tyler. Tyler makes one move. Shoot it, Sonny. That one gets through. Pad save. Jameson, her. Maybe get it to Hendricks. Does. Now back to her. There's the center. Too much traffic there. It's by Delano and out to the blue line. Kylie sends it back in. Now sent around to the far boards again. Delano tries to clear. Can't. Time it comes out. Maddie Hayes flips it over to Tyler back to Johnson. Johnson up to her. Jamison Hurst sends it in. And Brooke Hendricks chases. Leaves it for Maddie Hayes. Now brought up ice. Sent in deep. Abby Sloat's going to be back to get it. Sloat gets it over to Hayes. Good play there to hold possession and keep the puck away from the defender. Right on front. Hendricks hits the post and bounces wide. That was a good chance for the Whitehawks. Now played out to center ice. Maddie Brown had to give it to Hendricks. Bouncing puck. Delano now brings it up. One of those swing line players they put out. Now Hendricks. Abby Sloat behind the goal line. Sends it to the far side where Ivy Lundgren picks it up. Tries to play it to Hendricks. Hits the gate. Now Sloat. Do some traffic to Hoffman. A little bit out of her reach, but Delano brings it in. Sloat looking for a lane. She's tripped up. They're not going to call that one. Maybe incidental contact, even though it felt like that was a stick slap to the skates. She went down. Dempsey with a tight angle shot had a chance. Stick save for the Tigers goalie. Now Hoffman sends it in offsides on the Whitehawks. Oh, a little chilly in here still. Heat's on, but it's not doing much. I know. Starks, O'Halloran, Falk, Johnson, Tyler. Sammy Starks wins that faceoff. Whitehawks bring him into the offensive zone. Starks with a steal. Comes out in front. Sent on. No one there to give a good opportunity. Now O'Halloran plays it out to the blue line. Shot back into O'Halloran. Johnson looking for some room. Tries to send it into the corner where O'Halloran, a bouncing puck, flies out of the zone. That's going to be enough for icing. It is just barely. 9 minutes now remaining in period 2. I've been told that the senior night festivities may happen right after warm-ups. Is that the case? Varsity warm-ups, senior night, then puck drop, as I understand it. Just be here as soon as we go live. You won't miss it. One by Dempsey, back to Johnson. Now Tyler. Johnson to Sheridan. He gets it in deeper. Outside pass. Picked up by Johnson. Not shot. Stick save. Kylie with about 7 shots on goal. Makes the move. Shot. Big pat blocker save that time. Kylie's tripped up. Malin helps out. Now Sheridan. Delano sends it to the far side. Out to the blue line. Kylie. Quickly needed Malin Dempsey. Kylie's going to go for the change. Dempsey was looking for the pass back to Kylie. He got Sloat there now. A couple players go down. Sloat holds it in. Sends it across to Sonny Tyler. Just didn't have much on it, so Tyler puts it into the corner. Sonny Tyler gets it back again. Sheridan tries the center. Held it. Oh, this time it bounces off the Sonny stick. Sloat there to back her up. Didn't see that Tiger player. Turned right into her. Fortunately, maintains possession. Carries right through. Easy goal for Sloat. Maneuvers right through the defense. Makes the move. The Tiger goalie went down to the right, to her right. Sloat went to the left and put it in the net. Abby Sloat with her fourth goal of the season, ninth point of the season. We'll see if we get an assist. Give you that as soon as they announce. Hendricks, Hayes. Unassisted goal by Abby Sloat. Sloat sends it up ice again. This time, Jamison Her sends it in. Brooke gets down on the play. Her with a shot from the tight angle right into the glove of the Delano Tigers goalie. Same forwards. Other D line, Johnson and Tyler out now. Hendricks at the face-off circle. Wins the face-off. Back to Tyler. Back to Tyler. Had to scramble to hold it in. No, comes back out of the zone this time. Comes all the way across neutral. Whitehawks retreat. Tyler gonna circle the goal. Gets it to Hendricks. Hendricks tried to hit it to her. Bouncing puck off the side of the net. Kylie. Oh! Patient, which sometimes is good, but I like to see her go a little quicker. It's knocked off her stick at the blue line, and she gets knocked down. Her sends it in deep. Hendricks with some strong forecheck pressure. That pass off a Delano stick out to Sonny Tyler. Tyler off the boards to herself. Gets it to Hendricks. He runs into a Delano player and goes down. Now Delano looking for their first shot on goal of the period. Off the head of their own player. That's using your head, right? Well, didn't it go off our own player's head? I guess whatever you got to do to save goals for us. Delano helping out our goalie a little bit with her head. Centering pass by Hendricks. Nobody there. Sloat comes on, sends it in deep. Hoffman, Dempsey out now. Maddie Brown. Maddie Brown plays it to the near side. Gets it out of the zone. I don't know. Sloat gets by one player. Makes the shot. That one just goes wide right. She had the opening she was looking for. Just sent it wide. Not by much. There's a Delano player. Gets it in. Hooked up by Brown. Now Hoffman takes over. Couple of sticks flying. Now Hoffman tries to make the move. Good defensive play by the Tigers. Time to get it out. Carry it in. Centering pass. Dvorak puts the stick on it. Gives it to Falk. Now Dempsey. Dempsey just goes down. Her edges are dull. A couple times she's done that tonight. And the Tigers ice it. Starks, O'Halloran, Falk, Tyler, and Johnson. 4:25 remaining in the second period. Falk backhands it in deep. Sammy Starks chases. Julie O'Halloran putting some pressure on. Delano able to get it up to the forwards. Offsides is the call. Johnson sends it to O'Halloran. Starks out to the blue line, gets it out of the zone. Tigers bouncing puck, picked up at sent in deep. Sonny Tyler plays it around the boards into the corner. Charlotte Falk. Now Kylie to Starks. Starks to O'Halloran. Tammy didn't get much on that. Now Halloran carries in, sends it back to Starks. Drop pass didn't work out. Now the Tigers bring it up. Shot deflected by Sonny Tyler. Now sends it around the boards. Peyton Newberger plays it out to the blue line. Oh, and it does get through. Newberger chases. She gets it back. She's pushed down at the blue line. That will be a power play for the Whitehawks. Hoffman, Hendricks, and Dempsey, Sloat, and Brown. Whitehawks win the faceoff. Sloat, near side to Brown. Brown sends it in front of the net. Knocked to the far side by Brown. Back to Sloat. Sloat sends it to Hendricks. See, something's wrong with her skate. Dempsey backhands it into the corner to Hendricks. Whitehawks trying to set things up. Sloat with a shot. Pad save. Covered up by the goalie. Minute 29 now remaining in the power play. 2:23 remaining in the period. Hendricks wins the faceoff. Dempsey sends it back to Sloat. Now Hendricks, Dempsey, Sloat. Sloat makes a move. Gets it to Hendricks. Hendricks out to Brown. Maddie Brown with a shot. Redirect chance. Dempsey puts a shot on somehow. Saved by the Delano goalie. 1:08 now remaining in the power play. Nice. Yeah. Right. Delano pokes that one over Kylie's stick. Sonny Tyler with a great defensive play gets back in time. Gets it up to Hoffman, who sends it up to Dempsey, but bouncing puck grabbed by the Tigers. Sonny Tyler picks it up behind the net. Gives it to Hendricks. Hendricks. Hoffman. Tap. They're going to call it icing. She didn't touch it. They thought Dempsey might have got a stick on it. Fortunately, she didn't. Icing will be the call with 35 seconds remaining. Shots on goal now 25 for the Whitehawks, 2 for the Tigers. They had one with about a half a second left in the first and one about 2 seconds into the second. Other than that, all Whitehawks. Pass across to O'Halloran. O'Halloran stops with it. She's got a lane. She shoots, hits the side of the net. Maddie Hayes, she has a nice strong play. Cross ice to Johnson. Kylie to Tyler. Tyler makes a move. She got a lane shot. Deflects high and over the net. Lundgren tries to shoot. Hits the stick. 5 seconds remaining in the power play. Maddie Hayes kicks it to the corner. Back to 5-on-5. Oh, and a great play. Kylie with a shot. Halloran right there on the rebound. Gets the second chance. Tigers goalie manages to keep that one out of the net. Now Halloran. That one out of the reach of Tyler. Comes out of the zone. Sonny Tyler. Go! Go! Gets it to Hayes. Hayes sends it in deep. Whitehawks change. O'Halloran with some pressure. Puck squirts out to the neutral zone. Abby Sloat across to Brown. A little too much bounce on that one, but she does get it out. Halloran going for the steal inside the zone, and that's going to do it. 2 periods in the books. Score 1-0 Whitehawks. Abby Sloat with the unassisted goal. Talk about our sponsors a little bit here again. Platinum, Crossroads Financial, Ellen Elma Supper Club, Surfside Bar and Grill, Northwest Park Alliance Club, the Boston School. Gold sponsors are Denali Custom Homes, S Brothers and Sons, State Farm Office in College House, and Chi-Chi's Restaurant. Don't forget to stick around for the varsity game at 7. Whitehawks celebrate their seniors here on senior night. And we'll be back in about 15 minutes for the third period. 1-0 Whitehawks. All right, welcome back. Start of period 3 here in just a moment. 1-0 game. Whitehawks with the lead. Shots on goal, 26 for the Whitehawks, 2 for Delano. Delano, 1 late in the first, 1 early in the second. Whitehawks stop that, keep it low. No, Aspen Dvorak has been fairly tested this evening. Delano does bring it into the offensive zone right away. Hendricks puts her player on the boards. Maddie Hayes picks up the puck. Right to center, came right off the goalie. Now Sloat with a big shot. That hits the player. Hit Jamison her in the hand. She's shaking it off. Now Hendricks. Her, oh, be a nice way to replay it, and she does. I think Hendricks may have gotten the goal, but we'll find out for sure. Either way, Whitehawks with the goal. So officially, unassisted goal by Brooke Hendricks puts the Whitehawks up 2-0. 27th shot of the goal, 30 seconds into the third period. 2-0 Whitehawks. Dempsey, Hayes. Sorry, I'm all over the place. Riley Hoffman, Malin Dempsey, Ivy Lundgren. Malin Dempsey is down. He's having a hard time getting back up. I'm not sure what happened. She's grabbing her lower back. She is able to get up on her own. She's in pain. She'll get attended to in the bench. My guess is she'll be back. It'll now be Starks, O'Halloran, Ball, Johnson, and Tyler. Oh my gosh. My pen doesn't work. My pen isn't working. Probably frozen. All right, I'm back on track. Shot by Delano. Blocked by Kylie. Kylie gets it up and out to O'Halloran. O'Halloran sends the player off. Puck scores 3 to Starks. Starks tries to pull the trigger, but hits a Delano stick. Time it comes off a Whitehawk and all the way down. Kylie picks it up behind the goal line. Gets it to Falk. Charlotte Falk looking for a pass. That's taken away. I don't know what happened either. Delano sends it in. Sonny Tyler with a block. Trying to clear. Didn't make that decision quick enough. A little quicker, Sonny gets that out. Sonny's still battling in the corner, though. She now has Hendricks there to help. Hendricks picks it up over to Newberger. Newberger tries to clear. Delano holds. Under 12 minutes now remaining in the third period. Kylie pestering behind the goal line. Sheridan gets a stick on it. Gets back to Kylie. Delano holds it in at the blue line. That shot blocked by Kylie. Kylie out to Hendricks. She's going to go for a change. Hendricks skates right through everybody. She's got room. Oh, big save. Huge save. Keeps the game at 2. Hendricks all alone made the move. Goalie read her mind. And that'll be Hayes, Hoffman, and her, and Sloat and Brown. Up comes back to Sloat. Sloat tries to send it in deep. Her gets a stick on it, sends it the rest of the way. And now Hoffman tries to put it out in front, poke to the side. Hoffman gets it back. Gives it to Abby Sloat. Abby Sloat gets by her defender. She's got a wide open lane. Blocker save. Now Jamison her in the corner. Ellie Hoffman trying to help clear. Hoffman does gets it up to Hayes. Pushed out of the zone. Sloat back to Brown, and now Sloat with some room. Sends it across to Hayes beyond her reach. Maddie Hayes gets back on it. Hoffman blocks. Comes right back to Hayes. Delano tries to clear. Hoffman kicks it out in front of the goal. We go out to the blue line. Maddie Brown tries to send it in. Does manage to. Maddie Hayes helps her out. Now Terrence all the way in to the near side board. Jamison, her, and Hoffman in a battle. Hoffman gets it out to Sloat. Sloat with a shot. Had save. Hoffman with the rebound. Covered up by the Delano goalie. And now we got the Starks, Lundgren, O'Halloran, Johnson, and Tyler. O'Halloran carries it in. She waits patiently, makes some room. Lundgren tries with the redirect. It's just wide. Now O'Halloran holds it in. Picks up the puck. Brings it up to Stark. Now Tyler. Big shot. There it is. In the net. Sonny Tyler with a big shot. That one went in cleanly. We'll find out shortly. Same 5. Whitehawks with the 3-0 lead. 9:37 remaining in the first period. O'Halloran with the puck again. This is where it started last time. This time she's pushed into the boards as a really good, strong defensive play for Delano. Tigers carried up into the zone. Sammy Starks with the assist to Sonny Tyler's goal. Sammy's first point of the season, actually. Sonny's second goal, third point of the season. Both players adding to their point total. Now the puck in the corner. What are you asking? He's not allowed to, is that the point? Oh.
Yes.
All right. We're back in. Sorry. Hendricks, Falk, Sheridan, Sloat, and Brown. Puck comes in. Blocked by Sloat. Delano still yet to get a shot this period. Whitehawks up to 32. Centering pass, connected. Brown got a stick on it to disrupt things a little bit. Hendricks sends it in deep. Falk behind the goal line. Now trickles out to the half board. Hendricks is going to go to the penalty box. That was a white little check as far as I'm concerned. The player did the right thing and went down, and that's going to draw the penalty. Delano will go on the power play. Whitehawks looking to keep the Tigers off the board on this power play. Have the comfortable 3-point lead with 7:45 remaining in the period. Delano tries to hold it in. Hoffman helps get it out. Tigers send it back in. Hoffman, Hayes, Johnson, and Tyler are out for the penalty kill. Sonny Tyler tries to clear, couldn't. Puck comes in front. Hoffman got a stick on it, sends it down nice and slow. Prevents a quick turnaround. Goalie way out of the net. Hayes trying to get the puck and get a wide open net opportunity. Had Hoffman waiting right there for it. Time comes out to center. Kylie pokes that one away. Picked back up by another Delano Tiger. Now Tyler slowing things down a little bit. Down to just over a minute remaining in the power play. Puck squirts free. Kylie tries to clear, couldn't. Tries to get back to the puck, gets it to Tyler. Only Tyler now pushed off it, gets it back to Kylie. Now Tyler. One of the two's got to clear. Tyler just waited a little too long to clear. Shot comes on, saved by Dvorak. Picked up again by the Tigers. That shot blocked by Kylie. Kylie looking to get the clear this time. Gets it up to Hoffman. They get it up to the blue line. It's held in. Sonny Tyler got a hand on that to prevent the shot going on. Strong play by the Delano forward. Back out to the blue line. Now in the slot, Maddie Hayes sees the opportunity. She gets the clear. Whitehawks change four fresh skaters to the rest of this penalty kill. It's going to be O'Halloran, Starks, Sloat, and Brown. Puck gets three. Sammy Starks is chasing. Delano sends it in. Howard plays over. Back to even strength. Now Abby Sloat plays it to the far side to O'Halloran. Gets it out of the zone. He gets by one player. O'Halloran skating the blue line. Now sends it in deep. Tigers got 2 shots on goal during that power play. Equals the number they've had for the entire game. Brown back to Sloat. Over to O'Halloran. Out of the reach. Tigers send it in. Sloat intercepts. She's quick. She's going to get by. Drives right to the net. Oh, couldn't pull the trigger this time. Shoots from a tough angle. Hits the side of the net. The puck spurts back to Sloat. Sloat. O'Halloran. Back to Sloat. Then she goes around the defenseman. Shoots intercepted. Falk trying to center. He's knocked off the play. Stark's got a stick on that one. Held in. Delano finally gets the clear. Maddie Brown hops on the puck, gives it over to Abby. Abby floats to Falk. There you go for the change. Hoffman, Dempsey. So Malin is back after that hit. And Lundgren, Johnson, and now Tyler. Hoffman does a lot of work, gets the keep in the zone right out in front, loose. Everybody's waiting for it. Kylie sees it, gets the shot through, hits a pad. Another shot by Dempsey is saved. Loose puck still in the corner now, Dempsey. Malin Dempsey tried to hit Kylie, intercepted by Delano. Malin. The first passing lane. Gets it over to Hoffman. Hoffman gets by her. 2-on-1 now for the Whitehawks. Hoffman to Lundgren and couldn't get a clean grip of it. Get back to Hoffman. Hoffman into the far corner. Now Dempsey. Dempsey sends it back in deep. Hoffman's going to go for a change. Take the opportunity in the offensive zone. Time Delano pokes it out. Whitehawks retreat. 3:07 remaining in the third period. 3-goal lead for the Whitehawks. Now Sonny Tyler's pestered. Eventually a player chasing her goes down. Gets it over to Malin Dempsey. Dempsey's got her and Hayes with her. Delano sends it to the near side. Kylie carries it up. Leaves it for Dempsey. Malin Dempsey with a shot. That whistle's just wide right. Whitehawks holding his zone. Patty Hayes. And they bounce off the stick out to center ice. Kylie sends it in deep. Kylie's been out for a long shift. He's got to get a change. Puck comes back in deep. Sends it to Jamison, her off of her stick. Kylie's still waiting for the change. Now Hendricks sends it across to Brown. Maddie Brown carries it up. Kylie finally gets the opportunity. Puck squirts free. Delano grabs. Feel like I'm losing my voice already. Delano carries in deep. Pushed out the play by Brown. Now Hayes. Hayes was hit pretty hard into the boards. Puck comes free. Shot goes just wide. Now Abby Sloat. Minute and a half remaining. Sloat carries it up. Knocked away by Tiger's stick. Sloat battles right back. Sends it out in front. Nobody there for the Whitehawks as they were finishing a line change. Delano tries to clear. Gets it out to neutral. Newberger sends it back to Sonny Tyler. Now Tyler skates around the crowd of Tigers. Newberger sends it in. Right back up. Sonny Tyler, Newberger. 1 minute remaining. Now in the corner. Newberger, Dempsey. Now Abby Sloat. Cross ice pass to Tyler. Sonny Tyler with a shot. Covered up by Tigers goalie. 36.3 left. Third period. Whitehawks 3-0 lead. Our playoff implications with the next varsity versus Delano game coming up at 7. Important game for the Whitehawks as far as section playoffs are concerned. Nearing the end of the season, only 3 games left, I believe. Delano is offsides. Starks, Falk, O'Halloran, Johnson, Tyler. Kelly sends it back to Sonny Tyler. Sonny Tyler off the boards to O'Halloran. Nearly O'Halloran with some speed. He's knocked at the blue line. Delano takes over. Finally, they get it in. Picked up by Tyler. Yeah, there's a little bit of a stick slash there. Player's not going to go to the box as the game is over, but she did draw the penalty. Whitehawks win 3-0. Be back next time the feed goes live. We'll be starting to celebrate girls' senior night here. I believe this is the last home game for the Whitehawks. Maybe they have one more. Either way, join us at 7, or I would say 6:45. We'll be live. You can watch to make sure the festivities may start before the game. Thanks.